Hi, we are live here, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you, I'm live actually on DENE YATI as well. If you're wondering why, I'm doing a joint partnership here with DENE YATI Podcast, and my name is Nathan Ayers from Red Pheasant First Nation. I am the owner of IOPPS.CA. So if you're confused right now, what's going on? That's why you see me on DENE YATI, but also I'm live on a bunch of other channels right now. We are doing our first show coordinated show together where we're going to be bringing stories of live on location actually of indigenous businesses and success. So we're going to get right to it right now. You guys, I want to introduce you to DENE YATI and also to Clay Bray, who is the manager of Snipe and Sally Sports Inc. Excellence.
Hey,
Welcome.
Tawatina. Welcome. Hey, Tanse, Adlanate, hello. Si Willis Jambe, Hushe, DENE YATI podcast, Hintelas Tuazi. Good doing, Zinek. We're live here on location, like Nathan was saying, with Clay DeBray from Snipe and Sully Sports Excellence in Flying Dust First Nations. Clay, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for the opportunity to come on to the podcast today.
Yeah, it's good. Good to have you. This is a nice space you have here, and we're just going to talk about how your store came to be. And how about you, for us, you start from the beginning, and we'll share with our viewers what got it going for you.
Okay. Well, I was about 3.5 to 4 years ago. I was employed by Flying Dust First Nation to manage their arena.
Yeah.
So I came in and I was sitting in a little, probably about a 300 square foot room, and I was sitting there and thought, we need to make this place a little bit better, a little bit bigger. So what happened was I had customers from minor hockey, parents coming in, asking, "Hey Clay, would you look at bringing in some laces?" Because we were already doing the skate sharpening and the small minor repairs for hockey.
Yeah.
So then, I started an account with my first ever account was Howie's Hockey, great brand. They sent me apparel, tape, laces, and whatnot. So we started on a small scale. Then I had parents asking to bring in hard goods like skates and helmets and sticks and gloves and you name it for hockey. So I was saying I didn't have any accounts. I didn't know which way to go. So I actually approached the Source for Sports here in Meadow Lake to see if he would like to partner to help. And I was willing to bring all his inventory in here and sell it for him as a percentage and whatnot.
Yeah.
And, back and forth. And then after the fourth time asking, I don't know. Today, I don't know the reason why they said no, but they didn't want to come in. So then I found ways to go through the loopholes to start my own. I found distributors.
Yeah.
And the distributors put trust in me. They believed in the vision that I had. And then I started bringing in skates and gloves and whatnot. So we did that for about 2.5 years. And then what I did was I looked into the Sports Excellence.
Yeah.
Because Sports Excellence is there's two major sporting goods buyers groups in North America, and Sports Excellence is one.
Yeah.
So Sports Excellence, I had to file the papers, go through a process, and they put the trust in what I was doing here, and they allowed us into the buyers group, which is amazing. That was the goal we had. So now we're on the level playing field with everything. Same with the supplies that we have that they offer. It's amazing to where we were to where we are now.
Yeah.
So, and it just expands everything. So growing that and this whole process within 3 years has been going good. And, that's kind of the start and the story of how we got going to where we are now. So.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So you start from a few rolls of tape to what it is now. And we'll get to show you in a moment what it's all about there.
Yeah, we're excited to see what's going down. Just so you guys know, we are live. This is live on location. This is something new that me and DENE YATI did want to try and do to promote more of indigenous business and indigenous success stories. So we are happy to be partnering right now, not partnering, but bringing Snipe and Sally Sports Excellence and Clay DeBray here. We're going to do a tour of the shop, and he's going to show you one of IOPPS awesome clothing that is getting made right away. So if you guys have any questions in the comments, we are live. We are going to show you guys a new way that we all can promote Indigenous business together. So if you guys have any comments or questions, just ask away, and we'll ask Clay and DENE YATI as we go. So go ahead, boys, take it away.
Yeah, that's cool. I just want to ask, I know you started from just a lot of hockey and the Howie's brand, and share with us some of the things you're offering now right here in the shop.
Okay, so yeah, originally the focus was on hockey because we were right in the hockey arena. And as we are now, we're still located in the arena. We have 3 temporary trailers that we put together to fill the space that we needed. And with saying that, we expanded from hockey to, well, it started hockey, then we went to baseball, then we went to soccer, and then we went into golf. Like, golf has been amazing. And with all of these, we have all the major brands for all of those sports.
Yeah.
But since we transitioned about a month ago into the sports excellence, I have already on their way skateboards, longboards, disc golf, volleyball, you name it. Because I believe we want to be the #1 sporting goods store in Northwest here.
Yeah.
We have to be able to provide all sporting goods.
Yeah.
And it's nice because, like, we do have contracts out there. Like, with the past 3 years, we've done all the Meadow Lake Tribal Council, winter, summer games, apparel, and equipment. We have contracts with schools that we provide all theirs. And you name it. Like, we brought in 12 kayaks for a community.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just the type of, somebody asks me to do something, I'll find a way to do it. Yeah. And to expand, that's on the hard goods that we have. You know, you name it, now sports excellence we can bring in. But on the apparel side has helped us too, because we do team wear, we do custom logo designs. We have it all branched out for the whole team wear portion. Yeah. And when I talk about team wear, we also have major companies too that we've partnered with. Yeah. Which is Smudge the Blades. We have Okima. We have Treaty 6. And our future one here looks like we'll have IOPPS.
Yeah. Yeah. Smudge the Blades is actually watching right now. So
yeah. So having those, building those partnerships, because I believe that's what makes organizations, businesses, and even people more successful, is building partnerships. Yeah. And that was the whole reason why at the start I wanted to partner with the other sporting goods in Meadow Lake. But they didn't want to build that partnership, so I had to find a way to build other partnerships with other people. Yeah. So with saying on partnerships, I have a partnership with the golf course. Yeah. Where Sean, the pro there, comes in and takes some of my inventory and sells it as a percentage. We also are building a partnership with we built a partnership with the Meadow Lake Youth Soccer Association. We do provide, we're their exclusive dealer for all jerseys and equipment. So those partnerships help both sides, because what I give back to them makes it worthwhile for them. Yeah. You know, so same with minor hockey, it all falls into partnerships. Yeah. And that's probably the biggest belief I have, even in life in general, is building partnerships so both sides are successful. Yeah. And that's where, with Smudge the Blades, with Okima, with Treaty 6, we have great, strong partnerships with them. And both sides are doing very well. Yeah. We're thankful for them, and I'm hoping they're thankful for us for doing what we do for them too. Yeah. So
yeah, that's a lot of good stuff. I mean, that's what we're all about here is, you know, IOPPS and DENE YATI always sharing Indigenous success to thrive together. And I like that we pointed that out. You know, if you got any questions up on the board for us.
Basically, what's happening right now is everyone just thinking this is pretty awesome what we are doing right now. It is kind of like we feel like before we were setting up, we were saying how we felt like global news or CTV right now, but we want to show you guys the opportunities that are available when it does come to podcasting and how we can help each other, support each other in whatever kind of endeavor we're doing. So one of this is supporting this Indigenous business that is run by Clay.
Yeah.
So if you guys do have any questions in the comments, like I said, ask away. But we are going to start taking a tour everything going on here in Snipe and Sally. Oh, we got one real quick question here by Azure. How much have you given back to the Indigenous communities?
We've given back last year alone. We've given back financially. We've given back $32,000,
Wow.
and that $32,000 is amongst Indigenous and non-Indigenous as well. So we believe in our location here, with having flying dust so close to Meadow Lake as well.
Mhm.
We're believers in, if organizations want to utilize us, we give back. So that's when I talk about minor hockey, minor soccer. We're always continuously giving back.
Yeah.
When First Nations youth, say Meadow Lake Tribal Council, we give back numerous, whether it be even our prices for them or in-kind return as well. So we're always, if it's a big organization or any organization that wants to deal with us, we always make sure we're giving donations back towards the youth.
And that's how it should be. One quick question. Another one is, where is this located?
Okay, we are located right on Flying Dust First Nation, and we are joined to the arena. And before we start our tour of everything, I will apologize because I'll explain, we are going through a transition right now. And you'll see what we've had for the last 2.5 years and how we ran it. But all of what you see today is going to be gone in a positive way in a couple months. And when I say that, is these 3 temporary trailers that we are currently in right now are going to be pulled out. And we have a $1.3 million expansion that will be starting. Wow. And in this expansion, we will have a brand new 7,000 square foot store with lofts, fully packed, probably double the inventory on what you'll see today for the first portion. The other portion will have an indoor running walking track with a brand new gym. We'll have 2 lanes, batting cages. We'll have a golf simulator.
Wow.
We have room for a concession where we're talking, on this, making discussions on what we're going to bring in there. We have local people that can move in, or the possibility of booster juice. So we have a lot of options with this expansion that we're looking at. So it's turning into a Northwest training facility as well.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to train golf, baseball, soccer, hockey, you name it, with this gym. Plus the other is making sure our community is living a healthy lifestyle. We'll be having elder aerobic classes, elder walking programs and whatnot that I'm already currently designing for the new expansion.
So basically anyone will be able to use these facilities. It doesn't matter if you're black, blue, brown, white, pink.
Yes, and then that's part of the partnerships. We invite everybody here as well. We're very welcoming here. And that's the thing too, going back to the question on giving back. We give back to everybody because we believe that partnerships is the key, because there are residents of Meadow Lake that utilize our facility. And we're thankful for that as well, the support that we receive from the citizens of Meadow Lake and the citizens all amongst our First Nations. So whoever's under our roof is always going to feel welcome. They're going to have great customer service, and they're going to enjoy their experience here.
Yeah, everyone in Treaty 10 area, and obviously MLTC is Treaty 10 in the far north. A lot of people in the far north, they'll go to Saskatoon or to Prince Albert, and now, you can go a few hours and you have access to all this equipment, whether it's skateboarding to clothing. They offer custom designing on all types of clothing and hats and all that stuff. So, it's all good to be able to see this. So,
and great prices. Yeah, definitely. You got to mention those great prices that they can contact Clay for.
Yeah, that's one thing. Clay and I were talking about. He said, I always keep the customer happy and keeps them coming back, and that's one good way to keep give back. Like you mentioned in whether it's prices or
Mhm.
just giving money. You know, that's a way to keep the success going. And you know, it is tax free here on reserve, and
Mhm.
it's all products.
All products are tax free. We are on reserve, so
Yeah.
that does help with the pricing as well, because the difference is being the manager here, the profits don't go to my pocket.
Yeah.
They go to the community pocket and to organizations' pockets. So the shipping, you name it, everything's tax exempt for us. So that allows us to give really good competitive pricing on all our products.
Yeah. Quick question here. I don't know if you guys will be able to answer, but let's try anyway. Any online orders from the DENE Nation, SE Utah, Northern East Arizona? Is it only a gym? I am wondering if you sell T-shirts, stickers, etc. Do you do business with outside of the country? Basically, I should ask that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where we are. Like, for instance, because of all with Smudge the Blades, with Treaty 6, with Okima, there we do all of their shipping as well. So their apparel is going all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting to the point now with our transition. Once our transition's done, and 2-3 months, and we're fully set, I've put out a roll call for staffing too, that I'll have staff designating, and we are going to be offering shipping the same way, because we're already doing it right now for those 3 brands.
Yeah.
Now we're just going to branch that into our hard goods equipment as well. So once we have the shipping, we'll be able to ship out in that as well. So
awesome.
So do you have a website people can reach you, or is it just Facebook or any kind of social media?
Yeah, with our social media, our Facebook page is Pine Ridge Ford Place Arena and Snipe and Selly Pro Shop. Our Instagram is Snipe and Selly Pro Shop, and those are the 2 that we utilize for our social media right now.
Mm-hmm.
The website's being designed from Sports Excellence, because we just transitioned into them a month ago.
Yeah.
So their graphic designers and that are, and what Sports Excellence does is they have one generic website that they go off of.
Yeah.
And if somebody in this area that puts an order in, we get an alert to ship it, so it's less on the delivery and that as well. So that's the nice part of being a Sports Excellence as well, is you get all those extra bonuses from the corporation to help us with that.
Yeah.
I think I want to answer you answer this question, but I think this question will lead into what kind of clothing you guys sell and who you partnered with. Like, I remember you mentioning you have some high item, like not high item, like big brand names that you can put logos on and stuff. So basically the question is, does the store have team shirts, and then in brackets it's polo?
Yeah. How about I'll let Clay answer, and I'll grab a few. We can showcase maybe Smudge the Blades, the Okima, 22 Fresh if you'd like, and we'll let him answer.
Okay. So when it comes to the polo shirts, we just actually started making Smudge the Blades polo shirts. So polo shirts, otherly known as a golf shirt. We've grown our account so large in the last 2.5 years that we've become elite in a lot of our suppliers. There's so many, when we talk about apparel, there's so many different styles and brands out there, and it's nice to have those options. We just finished doing 250 hoodies for a company here in Meadow Lake, and we also just did 400 t-shirts for another company. We just finished doing 250 t-shirts for Birch Narrows. So they all had separate styles that they wanted. But what's nice now is I have contracts with some. So when we talk about North Face, when we talk about Nike, when we talk about Puma, when we talk about Helly Hansen, all of these brands will be coming in, because that's what comes with the Sports Excellence.
Yeah.
Some of those brands I can, like, say there's a certain area, say, of Nike, that I can bring in Nike polo shirts and embroider them, or just press them and sell them decorated. Some I can sell only decorated, some I can't decorate, and those go on the floor as retail. So there is option for all of those brands as well.
Nice.
So it's nice to have that, but sometimes it does get overwhelming to the customer, because customers will come in and say, do you have catalogs? I can send them with 30 catalogs, but it becomes overwhelming. So, we have so many options now, which is nice, but there are certain brands that are our go-to because it helps, say, Smudge the Blades, Okima, and Treaty 6 for their retail side of it, the price that we give them. So those are our go-tos. But, getting into the Nike, the Pumas, the Under Armour, those prices are going up, and that's just because our cost is higher on those than what we do the others for.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just see some of this clothing here.
Yeah, cool. I gathered a bunch of them here. Here's the Okima, the chief headdress logo.
Yeah.
And then we got Smudge the Blades here, real deadly tendy, because once upon a time I was one of them. Oh, and this, and
You're real
Treaty
deadly.
6.
Oh, Treaty 6. There we go.
Treaty 6. So I want to point out that, with Treaty 6, you go on the website and then you can order any of the treaty different nations, right? Treaty 8, Treaty 10. And it's not
1 right to 11 he goes.
Right till 11. Yeah.
So I grabbed a couple also here. So talking about the polo shirts, here's the Smudge the Blade ladies polo shirt with their new STB logo that we've done for them. So that's the ladies. I'll show these ones.
Okay. And then we even got the Amarok brand here. All of this clothing is, different Indigenous entrepreneurs that, that gets made right here in store at the Snipe Selly Sports Excellence Pro Shop. And Clay is going to show you the IOPPS Sharing Indigenous Success brand, right?
Yes. Yes.
So here's the IOPPS, the Russell crew neck that we did up with the nice
beautiful
IOPPS logo on.
Those shirts go for $10,000 per shirt. They are limited edition.
We have 10 other hoodies and by my desk, all different colors with that same logo on for samples. And here's the latest kind of workout wear tank top.
Nice.
It is
wow,
great material for the ladies that are working out. The tank top.
Wow.
So there's and it's a header with a cross back.
Wow, so that looks really nice.
These are, and the leggings will be done this week for you, Nate.
Awesome.
Nathan's going to be hitting the gym here this week.
We will be going live at the gym and showing off that, and you guys will be seeing me just ripped.
Yeah.
Sharon, what is Treaty 6? That is what is Treaty 6? It's Indigenous clothing line up here in Saskatchewan, Canada, that is making clothing basically just to represent the treaties and right across Canada. So that's what that is. Yeah, how about we take a little tour here, real quick tour, and then
I'll get to do that.
With the golf and then...
Yeah, Clay's gonna walk us through his shop here, or if you want to start from the entrance.
Okay.
This we're gonna talk about. Like I said when I walked in here this afternoon, I said I thought I was coming back into a small little shop because the last time I was here, that's what it was. So
yeah.
Alrighty.
So we're actually located in the lobby of our arena right now. So we have our main entrance here to get in.
Oh, I think we might have lost them there with the internet connection. Don't worry, guys. We're hoping to bring them back. They'll come back here. Just wait. If you guys can hear me right now, your connection is bad. You should go back into the store.
Okay.
I think they can hear me. Remember, we are live on location, so please expect something to go wrong.
This is where our desks are located. This is kind of where we're doing all the paperwork here. Apologize for the mess. We do get busy. We have our big white to-do list. If you probably can't read it, but the whole list on the left is our to-do list since Monday, so it just kind of shows on how busy we do get here. We have been lucky in the past year, in the last 3 years. We've actually, not boasting, because I'm a pretty humble guy, but in the last 3 years, we have won the best sporting goods and apparel store for Meadow Lake and area, and that was voted on by the citizens in the area. This past year, we won the best brand new business because we were classified as incorporated business through our Meadow Lake Business Excellence Awards. And then with that, I was lucky enough and fortunate enough I won the Indigenous Person of the Year for the area. And just 2 weeks ago, I was notified that the Rivers West District for Sports, Culture, and Recreation also honored me with being the Professional of the Year for them. So those are kind of what the success that's brought to the business, and it's very humbling to get those. So, but as we go through, you're going to see some boxes kind of lying around in that we're still opening them. We have a whole skate sharpening and skate repair shop here. We have our knickknacks of, you name it, sunglasses, the hats, to our hockey tape, laces.
This is what started it all. Always.
We got into memorabilia. We have like over 200 of memorabilia signed. Those will be coming out on our wall. So
nice.
Kids, it's whatever's asked is what I bring in.
Yeah.
So our golf here, our golf has been huge. When I say huge, the golf supply that we have here is, I have all major brands, TaylorMade, Callaway, Cleveland, some Pings,
Mizuno,
and it's all, the latest equipment. I got drivers, I got complete sets, I got sim sets here, I got tons of fairway woods, putters, balls, you kind of name it. And we do quite well on our 22 Fresh line. Our 22 Fresh is based out of Regina. Kip Simons, the CEO and owner of it, great guy, has the same kind of mentality of giving back. If you look in Regina, it's all their minor sports. Their 22 Freshes involved somehow.
Yeah.
And that's great to see because it's a great model to look upon as well.
Yeah.
So I was very thankful to get the exclusive rights to his 22 Fresh brand here too. So we're the exclusive dealer for them. Plus we can decorate their clothing as well.
Oh,
so,
nice.
So yeah. So on the golf stuff, we have tons of golf.
So real quick, all the equipment in there is tax free, right? If you do have a treaty number.
Yes, all tax free with a valid status number.
Awesome.
Not your cousins, huh? Yeah.
And then this is kind of where the transition's starting to happen. Because we've gotten so large, we're kind of running out a bit of room. When I say running out of room, we have boxes that I haven't even opened yet from Sports Excellence. That'll be open next week. But our hockey has, I'll have hockey even coming in next week from CCM. So now when it comes to hockey, this is what we have left from this past year, which, just kind of proves how much we sell here. We have a little bit of stock left for gloves, protective wear, and skates, which now we'll have all brand new stuff coming in.
Yeah.
So it's good to see this amount because we did very well on our hockey sales this past year.
Yeah.
Where it was probably quadruple the amount that you saw here. This whole side of the store was all hockey.
Yeah.
But because of COVID, the sales weren't as good, but they were still keeping us floating. So
that's good.
And we have knick-knack stuff that you can think of. Now in the back here is kind of where all the magic happens, right, Rena?
Yeah. Where it all happens.
So what had happened was I actually had a shooting alley back here that you could demo hockey sticks before you buy them.
Yeah.
So I took the whole shooting tarp and the tiles out, and we ended up, this is our clothing area. So when I say this is where the magic happens, this is where we do all our smudge the blades. You see all the hoodies on the racks and the shelves. This is all for smudge blades, Treaty 6, Okima. And we also got into the custom jerseys as well.
Nasty Marasty.
Nasty Marasty himself here.
So all the local
Actually from
metal,
Flying Dust.
yep, all the local Meadow Lake guys that played in the show.
DJ and Dwayne King.
Yep,
Or
DJ
Dwight
King. So we do all their custom jerseys here as well. So in the back here, I have approximately last summer, I had 8 even professional chuck wagon drivers that were ordering all their apparel from us.
Mm-hmm.
One world professional chuck wagon driver, Dustin Gorst, is actually, we sponsor him through here and we do all of his apparel as well. So we've designed all his clothing and that. So these will be released here very soon. Again, we do so many different orders. I can't show you some, but there's 400 hoodies in the back here for MLTC, for the murdered and missing Indigenous women.
Yeah.
I don't want to show those because we can't release them until customers they pick them up. But this is where, as you can tell, it is. I don't like saying it's messy. It just means that we're really busy with the clothing part.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
And then we move over to this section here. Again, we kind of utilize as much space as we can with all our Smudge the Blades hats here that are all ready to go. The other Smudge the Blades came out with a baseball line, which is pretty cool. So we've been doing some orders for his baseball line. If you check him out online, the Smudge the Blades online, you'll see all his new baseball stuff that we got ready for him. So we move back here. This is kind of our baseball section.
How about we take a moment here? I want to show some of Clay's work here. Handyman work here he makes with jerseys. Just chairs with old hockey jerseys turned into...
Oh, wow.
When I get the odd spare minutes, we kind of do. My brother-in-law, we started doing up these jersey chairs and that. My brother back home in Duck Lake does tons of them as well, so we just kind of put them together.
Nice.
But as you can see, when we talked about having room, we had room for our soccer shin guards. We have over 300 pairs of soccer cleats that will be upstairs that are going to be in our lobby as a blowout sale. That's just on the inventory, how much we carry. We got all baseball bats. We got tons of baseball gloves, all the protective baseball equipment that's needed. And again, with the transition, all of this is going to be all segmented, looking really good in our brand new store. So we're all excited. Like, it's exciting that, you're getting a 7,000 square foot brand new store with lofts, because we'll have lofts up top that we'll put the clothing on, and the bottom will have all the hard goods with, like I said, even disc golf, skateboards, bikes, all of that's on its way in. So
nice.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Exciting news. Be happy, You gotta be proud, man. 3 years and here you are. You partnered with Sports Excellence, and it's you might tell yourself, it's a bit of a mess, but hey, it's always about looking towards the future, and that's what you did, and you wanted to do that since the beginning, and you're here. Here you are. So my hat's off to you there, Clay. If you got any more questions here, we got one more section here, the clothing section. And they're going to walk us through the 22 Fresh brand.
So 22 Fresh, I always see these. I didn't know it was Indigenous owned company.
Saskatchewan brand.
Saskatchewan brand. Yeah.
Oh.
So behind me is all our kind of clothing section. So we do have the 22 Fresh brand, like I said, which is very popular in our province. We do have Howie's, we even designed our own to our Snipe and Sally Pro Shop apparel. We have Vast Wilderness. Vast Wilderness is another local entrepreneur here that we carry her product, and it's been going quite well. We just got our whole spring selection in for 22 Fresh. We also have Smudge the Blades on the rack. We have Okima on the rack. So again, partnering. That's the thing where it's making the decision. I could have left all of this out, and I could have just had Under Armour or Nike or Helly Hansen or North Face in here.
Yeah.
But it's about helping others.
Yeah.
So for me to partner with Harlan Smudge the Blades and, with Vast Wilderness and all of them, we get a sense of pride helping them out as a business as well.
Yeah.
Putting a roof over their head for them to come in and start them off as well.
To succeed.
Yeah, so that's what we're about, is helping them. And that's the same thing with Okima, with Cody. He went elsewhere to start, and they didn't want to do business with him. So then I remember the day he came in, introduced himself, and he said, can you design and make me, I think it was like 15 hoodies. Not a problem. We got those 15 hoodies done in like 5 days. And then all of a sudden it was boom. Can you get me more? So then it kind of started. Now with Okima, he's an artist, like I don't know what the correct term. I always say rapper, because if you check out, he's got over like 300,000 likes on his song Life of a Native. Yeah. And Life of the Native, the video was just shot like 50 yards from where we are right here. So he took all that. Now he partnered with Drazus, who's another professional artist, and they just took off, and it's all out of here as well. Nice. So his whole Okima brand, like, I'm thankful that day, and I'm thankful to the other business that didn't want to do business, but I saw something in him. Yeah. So when I saw something in him, come on board. And then eventually even turned into full-time employment for him. Nice. I hired him as well. So, having those type of people that you build partnerships, everybody, I'd rather see Harlan, Cody, everybody else, Tesla, take the success, because for me, I can go to bed at night knowing I was part of that help. Yeah. And it's not about me, it's about building their success up. Yeah. And us just guiding and helping them along with it. So that's what we take a lot of pride in here. And we have others too that have inquired. Other companies that see the success of those three that have contacted to see if they could come on, if we could take part, like do their clothing line for them. So right now we're, like I said, it's bringing in more staff. Then we will be looking into entertaining 3 more companies getting all their clothing and that done from us too. So, and they'll be able just to order on the website and be shipped out anywhere. Yeah, and all 3 are actually all 3 Indigenous companies. Nice. And you see their clothing out there right now, but they're just looking for that little bit of assistance to, become a little bit more successful. Yeah, yeah. And that's what we're looking at, helping them out with that too. So, and that's what we're here to do, live right here on location. IOPPS Sharing Indigenous Success and DENE YATI podcast. Nathan, how's it going there? We got any more questions for Clay Debray of Snipe Sally Pro Shop?
Right now, everyone's just watching, I think, and learning right now and seeing what a Snipe and Sally Sports Excellence is about. So I think we should, unless there's a few other things, we could almost wrap it up. But yeah, man, this was interesting. This was fun.
I think one of the last things I'll just touch on is there's I always say, I'll use the hockey terms. I'm the captain of this team, and the success that has come isn't because of the captain, it's because of our team. And when I talk about our team, we have great staff here. And if it wasn't for our staff and their dedication and pride in what they do, I don't know if we would have as much success. And I'm just thankful for them, because for myself personally, this isn't the only hat that I wear. I'm a newly elected city councilor for the city of Meadow Lake. I'm the director of hockey development for all Meadow Lake minor hockey. I sit on the education advisory board here. I'm a board member of the Meadow Lake Chamber of Commerce. I manage the arena. I do programming, and then I manage the store. So I wear many hats, and that my point is the staff that we have here and the staff that we're going to be bringing on. It really complements all that we do here, and I'm thankful for that.
Awesome.
That's a busy man. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
And sounds like he's a very good leader. To bring on everybody who's a part of this pro shop here, and it's been good to see your store here. I want to say thank you for that, for having us here today. It's pretty cool, and we'll take it to you there, Nathan, and finish her off right away.
Yeah, well, thanks, Clay, for the quick little tour, and thanks, DENE YATI, for being there and getting the interview done. So you guys, hit up Snipe and Sally Sports Excellence on their Facebook page and Instagram. You guys can get a hold of Clay, and if you want to buy some clothing and tax-free, or if you guys want to, maybe do a partnership with him, and if you guys got a clothing brand you want to start making, hey, he's the guy. So other than that, you guys, thanks for coming on, and we'll chat soon. We'll see you guys after.
Okay. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Nate.
Okay, see you guys.
Cool.
All right, you guys, there we go. They were live. That was our first live edition, live on location. Like I said, if you guys are wondering why I'm live on DENE YATI, is because we partnered together and we're doing a live thing. But we're on a bunch of channels right now. We're on my channel, Indigenous podcast channel, my own Facebook, LinkedIn. If you guys have a business out there that you might want us to bring you on here and get a quick interview live on location, let us know. Hit us up at DENE YATI podcast or at IOPPS.CA. Sharing Indigenous Success on Facebook or YouTube, or I'm on LinkedIn. I'm everywhere. But with that, you guys, I want to thank you for joining this live broadcast, and we'll see you